What do you want to talk about?
Wrestling. Wrestling is good.
Why do you do that? Oh. Why not?
It's fake.
Wrestling's not fake!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow ham and eggers. I am Ronald Ray, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's episode of Spot Show Livestream. Yes, got a few little news bits to hit today. Also, towards the end of the show, I feel a little guilty about doing something. And I believe I'm going to swallow my pride a little bit and do something I've kind of seen other YouTubers do. So maybe I changed my mind at the end of it, but I do feel a little guilty about something, but I will hit on that later. How is everybody doing this Thursday evening? Hopefully everybody is doing great. I'm great. I'm home in my own bed, in my own little home studio here. So life is almost peachy. I say 90% peachy for me. Let's see what else. And of course, tomorrow's Friday, payday. Hopefully everybody's gonna be enjoying a payday and a nice weekend off. For those of you who do have to work this weekend, hats off to you. Appreciate what you do. Let's see. Look, basically, I'm kind of stalling for time to see if anybody entered the chat. Oh yeah. Shameless plugs here. So. Or the shameless sales pitch. Hey, if you like what you're seeing here, hit the like button. This is a live stream, so feel free to join me in the chat, even just to say hello. I will say hello back and call you out. Not call you out, but give you a shout out. Yeah, that's what the kids say today. Give you a shout out and say hello back. And of course, chime in on about anything I talk about this evening. Also, if you're not watching live, I will do a replay, or I will share a replay on it on social media and everything. So again, check that out. Leave a comment. Again, just to even say hello. Joe King driving, but here. Hey, is it against the law to drive and watch a live stream? We kind of. Okay, shh. Nobody tell anybody. Don't tell the popo or anybody. Joe King is technically driving and texting. But it's in the live stream, so he can do that, right? Anyway, who cares? So anyway, nobody tell on Joe. Don't call the popo on Joe that he's driving and watching a live stream. It is greatly appreciated. That is dedication, folks. That's dedication you cannot pay for. Yeah, so shh. Everybody out. Shh. What was I going to? Oh yeah, so yeah, if you're not watching live, watching the replay, again, hit me up in the comments. Yeah, he's just gonna be listening now. I just got psychic ability on this, telepathically typing for him. He's probably got a passioner with him typing for him. Probably his lovely fiance Brenda. So let's just assume that. So his fiance Brenda is with him typing for him, or he does like I do, wait till a red light or stop sign. Anyways, back to what I was saying. If you're watching replay, again, leave a comment, even just to say hello. I will say hello back, or message something good, bad, whatever. It's all greatly appreciated. Just like everybody watching either live or on replay. All those views are greatly appreciated. So yeah, I always say that. So uh, I don't feel bad about that one. I'm not swallowing my pride on that one because I do greatly appreciate it. Also, if this is your first time watching and everything, and you're, like I said, digging what you're hearing, what you're seeing, um, hey, hit that subscribe button. That is always greatly appreciated. Uh, so yeah, be a champ and click on that subscribe button. So yeah, almost got my little line there. Wait a few more minutes. Oh yeah, tonight's beverage of choice is Gatorade. Gatorade Zero Grape. So I think this is frozen. Oh, okay, no, it's not frozen. It's kind of frozen. Anyway, so yeah, let's get some news first, and then I'll go into why I kind of did something. I'll get into that. Uh, let's just say I follow some other people on Facebook. Somebody else has a they do a Facebook live stream, so I kind of I did watch this week's episode of their show and watch usually watch every week. So when I can, I'll probably catch again the replay of their stuff because it's usually Monday nights. It's when I get my stuff together to record the Wrestling Trivia Tuesday and get ready to watch Raw and take my notes on that. So usually I watch their stuff usually lunchtime the next day or driving back and forth everywhere. But uh, they advertise their stuff, and I was like, I sort of shamelessly plug my stuff and their stuff. So maybe that worked. I don't know. I felt kind of bad about it. Felt kind of guilty about it. So um, let me just go ahead and kind of I'll give them a plug here on my little show. Now this show they usually talk about local Georgia wrestling. Uh, that's their focus because one of they were one of them was an owner, one of them his booker at one time. But sometimes if you just want to listen to something kind of entertaining, sometimes uh, they can be quite entertaining. It is called Shooting the Shit with Cody and David. Usually on Mondays around 5ish, they do a Facebook live stream. So uh, if you're interested, check them out. Like I said, it can be pretty entertaining at times. So, but yeah, they advertise their stuff, so I kind of dug in there. I don't know if because I was cool about it. I did put there say, hey, if this is not allowed, go ahead delete it. I'm not sure if they deleted it, but um, so I sort of plugged my thing in there, and but I did watch their show, like I said I would. Uh, so, but still felt a little guilty about it. Um, but let's see. Then I'm going. I'll wait to swallow my pride a little bit later because I'm not sure how comfortable I feel about that, and I'll talk about that later. So, because you folks didn't want to hear me babble about my little what I felt guilty about and plug other people's stuff. You can watch this to talk about wrestling and of course the current product. So let's get right to it. Apparently, the WWE is breaking out that checkbook, starting to sign some new talent here. One of them being Australian wrestler Delta Brady. Yeah, she looks totally badass for real. I haven't seen enough of her matches, so I can't really judge. Probably probably this weekend do some YouTube searches and see what she's made of. And but as far as look wise, is that kind of that punk rock, heavy metal. I guess you can call it, not really gothic. Um, looks like she'll be in a heavy metal video or a vampire movie. Not sure. Or one of those post apocalyptic movie, whatever. Like a if they was going to redo, say, Death Race 2000 again, she would probably be in it. That's the kind of look she's going for. Um, But yeah, so let's get right into the story here. The promising talent caught the eye of WWE officials during tryouts held in Montreal during the Elimination Chamber weekend. According to Fightfield Select, Brady has officially inked a deal with the sports entertainment giant, but has been granted permission to fulfill her existing commitments in Australia. See, they're not hard. If you got, you know, existing commitments, WWF, even when the other guy was in charge, he lightened up on that situation as he grew older. Go ahead, fulfill your commitments. Anyway, so granted permission to fulfill her existing commitments in Australia before relocating to the United States. It is anticipated that Brady will make her move later this month. While specific start date for her training at the WWE Performance Center has yet to be confirmed, there is speculation that Brady will join fellow newcomers Gilia and Stephanie Baker in NXT. The trio of international talents is expected to make a significant impact on the developmental brand. So yeah, Jessica Havoc. Because when I first seen her picture, I was like, she looks like somebody else. But yeah, I couldn't remember. But yeah, Jessica Havoc. Appreciate that, Joe. Hey, watch the road. Shh. Anyway, what was it? So yeah, that looks like they are getting ready to promote or release. I mean, because this is what they do. It's just business as usual. There's going to be some talent that's going to be elevated within NXT, and they're signing new talent to fill other voids. And there's probably talent in NXT that's either going to be promoted to the main roster, either SmackDown or Raw, or just outright release because they just don't have anything for them sometimes. But unlike say 15 years ago, there was really nowhere for maybe TNA independence. But nowadays, I mean, that's as much as make fun of AEW, at least that's somewhere that people are going to go to make a paycheck. Uh, especially if you're a name. Let's just point that out, especially if you're a big name. So yeah, um, definitely probably going to check out some matches first. Like I said, if you're in the chat or in a comment, you've seen this young lady wrestle before, let us know what you think, and if she's think she's almost WWE ready, think she'll make an impact wherever she does go or wherever she does NXT and the main roster. Let us know let her know what your opinion of her is, because I live in Georgia. We don't get Australian wrestling, mate, around here. So let's see. What's another story here we can talk about? We got. Seems like Logan Paul might be in a little bit of trouble here. Not too bad trouble. But apparently the U.S. Olympic Committee is going to sue Logan Paul's Prime Energy drink. Has anybody ever tried Prime Energy drink? I haven't. I'm the Monster Zero, whatever it is, the white silver can, or the Monster Mean Bean, or Mocha Energy drink. That's the only ones I do. So no, I've never tried Prime, but if you tried Prime before, let me know what you think. So the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee has filed a lawsuit against beverage company Prime, co-founded by Logan Paul, according to the New York Times. The committee claims that Prime is unlawfully used Olympic and Team USA trademarks to promote their sports drink during or featuring Kevin Durant. These trademarks are exclusively licensed to Coca-Cola for beverage use in the United States. The lawsuit filed July 19th in the U.S. District, July 19th in the U.S. District Court for the District of Colorado accuses Prime Hydration of willful and blatant trademark infringement. I guess somebody, taught him the trademark and copyright laws. Anyway, the U.S. Olympic Committee seeks to recover all profits from the alleged infringement and is demanding millions, of course, gotta be millions of dollars in punitive damages. The complaint highlights packaging, online ads, and promotional material for the drink featuring Durant, along with the terms Olympic, Olympian, Team USA, and Gold for Gold, all of which are trademarks owned by the committee. An attorney for the Olympic Committee contacted Prime Hydration on July 10th, requesting that they stop using trademarks. Despite this, the lawsuit states that the company continued to distribute the drink in stores and promote it on LinkedIn after receiving warnings. Prime Hydration, launched by Logan Paul and YouTuber KSI in 2022, has previously come under fire from lawmakers and medical professionals for its Prime energy drinks high caffeine content, which is considered dangerous for children. Yes, that's pretty much all energy drinks. Uh, excuse me. I believe all energy drinks have come under fire, from people saying that it's high in caffeine, sugar, and dangerous for children. Obviously, yes, it is. Um, but yeah, looks like it needs a payday here. Good payday. I guess he's gonna be working SummerSlam, so that might give him a good payday to pay off maybe uh this lawsuit. Probably they can sell out of court or something like that. Um, yeah, man. People are strict about that trademark stuff, and you would think he would know better than that, but and trust me, I'm actually getting I've just gotten from my episode 1 of uh Wrestling Gold Friday Night, episode 1. I don't know if you all remember the intro or anything like that. But I just got copyrighted hit I've been copyrighted hit for a few episodes. I can't remember which ones I did before I changed the entrance of Wrestling Gold Friday Night. But the old one it was like 2 to 3 weeks of content, which or the intro pretty much got me in trouble, and some of the stuff like when I was doing the watch along and displaying it as we talked about it, that kind of got me in trouble. Bruce Springsteen, or people, uh, not Bruce Springsteen. Still, he didn't call me. He don't know who the hell I am, but basically, yeah, he was named on. It's like, Born in USA, you can't have that song on there. I thought I had the volume down low enough, but guess I didn't. But now I'm just got hit with episode 1, just because of my entrance. It had the Freebird promo talking about get your mama out of the kitchen, get your daddy out of the fields, and all that good stuff, and tune in, whatever. What else? The world class intro and the old World Championship Wrestling intro. I think both of those I did get in trouble for, so that's the reason I had to change my entrance to Wrestling Gold Friday Night. Now the little video clips on this intro I got from a website. I can't remember which one it was. I need to remember because few little things, but apparently they're short enough, and I guess they've been taken care of enough to where I haven't got a copyright hit from any of that yet, and I'm not sure how many episodes of this live stream I've done, so uh, let's hope I don't have to change this one, because this one's pretty cool too. I think it is. For a complete amateur like me, I definitely think it is. So yeah, so you think a YouTuber, especially one as big time as Logan Paul is, he would know about copyrights and stuff like that, and keep away from anything that has to do with anybody else's intellectual or the property. Let's see, the trademark infringement. Keep away from any trademark infringements. But live and learn, I guess. Live and learn. All right, what else can we talk about? Let's see. It looks like oops. There we go. See, I thought I had my shit together today, didn't y'all? Joke's on you. Brenda Watson, what's up? How you doing? Anyway, apparently, Nia Jackson and Tiffany Stratton are in line for some WWE rewards. Superstars Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton are reportedly in good graces with WWE officials. According to a report from WRKD Wrestling, the company is impressed with Jax's performance since her return to the ring last year. The former women's champion has continued to climb the ranks, culminating in her recent victory at Queen of the Ring tournament, which has earned her a title shot against Bayley at SummerSlam. WRKD suggests that Jax could be in line for another championship reign as a reward for her improved in-ring work. Meanwhile, Money in the Bank winner Tiffany Stratton is also said to be on the receiving end of a positive feedback, which, while it remains unclear if she will cash in her briefcase on Jax or another opponent, the report indicates the company has big plans for the rising star. Obviously, they got big plans for Tiffany Stratton. I mean, she's getting good crowd reactions. Her match has been pretty good. Had a pretty good series of matches with Becky Lynch. And like I said, the Elimination Chamber match, she got a good reaction for that. A lot of people actually want her to win, as well as the Money in the Bank match. I think between her and Chelsea Green, those two probably got the biggest cheers when they got close to the briefcase. And of course, Tiffany Stratton did get a pop. Good. Brenda Watson, I'm back. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. So it is, I mean, Strat, she's got superstar potential written all over her. You know, very athletic, legit athlete. I think she was a former gymnast. I think she, competed up even in the college ranks, I believe. I have to look that back up. So if you do know, hit me up in the chat or the comments if you're watching on the replay. Nia Jax, personally, still not a big fan of hers, but I will say she's lost some weight. She's basically done what she's been told to do. She's jobbed who she had a job to. I don't think she's at. See, I never did watch Divas, the reality TV show. That was on, what was it, E or something like that? Apparently, that's how she actually gained a lot of hatred from fans. Apparently, she was kind of a witch on that show. Or can I say bitch? Yeah, bitch on that show. I don't know. Like I said, I never watched it. But a lot of fans kind of soured on her. Plus, she was kind of clumsy. But you gotta admit, her clumsiness and her stiff punch helped now, because Becky Lynch was already there. Just needed that something extra. I mean, I do remember that episode where she got popped in the face by Nia Jax, and she was in the aisle or something like that, and you distinctly heard somebody say, "You're the man," and she just, again, the best things in wrestling are sometimes the most organic things, and that's what happened. Somebody shout out, "Becky, you the man," and Becky Lynch was like, "I'm the man," and they took that and just ran with it. And like I said, it was very organic. Uh, let's see, Brenda Watson. I love the Divas. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't So I didn't really watch Tough Enough either. I probably watched an episode here or there Tough Enough, but and Divas, I never. I mean, only time I watched Divas when I was at you know my sister's and her fiance's house and watched a couple episodes. It, okay, I guess. Joking, these two look like BFFs on social media videos. Yeah, it looks like a lot of those the female people in the female roster are BFFs. I mean, uh, the funniest one is like I don't even know if she's really trying to be, but it is Shayna Baszler. I guess that's the reason I'm becoming a fan of Shayna Baszler. It's because you know there'll be all these or not women in the women roster doing these TikTok videos of synchronized dancing or whatever, or lip sync and whatever. And Shayna Baszler's in the background, like I don't want no part of this. And some of them were like, very much trying to get her to participate, but she's like, no, I'm not. This is not me. I'm not having none of it. Those type of videos are pretty funny, and of course, here it is, another freaking Monday and another freaking stew. And some of the stews look pretty good though. I will admit. Let's see, Brenda, but I don't like Nia Jax. Yeah, definitely know you do not like Nia Jax. Uh, and I will say I'm not a huge fan of her either. Um, I mean, they did in the first one try and make her a sympathetic phase against uh, uh, shit. What was it? Alexa? What was her name? Damn, I forgot her name. She's out. She's having a baby. Anyway, yeah, her. Because they were supposed to be, real life BFFs and all that good stuff. But yeah. I mean, definitely, it's gonna be one day be Tiffy time, and definitely gonna see what she can do once she does get there, wins the belt. And I wouldn't be surprised if it is SummerSlam when she, I'm thinking, and of course, next week's Spot Show live stream, I will have a whole SummerSlam prediction as usual. So my early prediction for the Bailey and Nia Jax uh, title match will be not or Bailey barely wins, but she gets beat up the whole match, and that's when Tiffany Stratton will come in, cash in, and walk out with a belt. So that's my early SummerSlam prediction. Like I said, I ain't got all of it yet. So, but next week definitely have a um, full thing of SummerSlam predictions. All right, next up, I know everybody's dying for this. There's been a WWE 2K24 DLC release date update announced, and I know everybody's wanted that Pat McAfee DLC pack. A change to the next WWE 2K24 DLC pack has officially been announced with the release date being moved. The Pat McAfee pack will feature Raw announcer Pat McAfee as a playable character alongside AJ Hawk, Boston Connor, Darius Butler, and Ty Schmidt, all of whom will come with Pat McAfee show branding. Initially scheduled for July 24th release, McAfee recently tweeted that this pack would be delayed. WWE Games has now confirmed the new release date as July 31st. Additionally, WWE Games revealed on Twitter that a usable football will now be included in the DLC pack. So what is he going to do? Kick the ball against, when he kicks the ball will go up somebody's head? Um, could be. Uh, eh, not, honestly, as I stated before, I haven't played enough of the game to really give you a good, you know, review of how the game is. But of all things, I could have done without the Pat McAfee DLC pack. How about some more Legend or something like that? Um, you know, throwing a Bruiser Brody in there, some Abdul the Butcher, something like that. Some Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant, Tito Santana. Exactly, Joe. A waste of DLC characters. Yeah, that's basically way I feel is just a waste. But I guess he will get royalty checks from WWE 2K24. So along with the other four guys, or yeah, the other four, couldn't tell you who any of them are either. Uh, I guess they're all former football players as well. I don't know. I haven't really kept up with the NFL in a while either. It came kind of blah to me. Uh, watched a little college, but I can't tell you who's who. I don't care. I'm just like, hey, are the Bulldogs playing? Are they winning? All right, cool. Let's roll. So yeah, but if you are looking forward to that Pat McAfee DLC pack, it will be out July 31st. As of right now, car subject to change. If you did watch, speaking of AEW, well, let's skip that. Speaking of people, WWE signing people, apparently some people might be released or they're going to be released. According to the reports, it was reported over the weekend that Bobby Lashley, known as the Almighty One, is nearing the end of his WWE contract. So they're not releasing him; they're just not going to sign him. Maybe, who knows? Reports suggest that Lashley has already been internally removed from the company's website, fueling speculation about his future. Lashley has been notably absent from WWE programming in recent months, along with his former manager, MVP. Um, I thought Lashley was injured. That's the reason he's been out. Because he was with, they call himself the Pride with um, Montez Ford and um, what's his face? The Street Profits. There we go. Sometimes I'm bad with names. Let's see. According to Wrestling Observer, both Lashley and MVP are expected to depart WWE. The report highlights the duo plans to reunite the popular Hurt Business, potentially in AEW. The reunion is rumored to include Shelton Benjamin, though Cedric Alexander is not expected to join to his current WWE contract. It's important to note that since Lashley and MVP are still under WWE contract, these plans remain speculative and no official offers have been made. Since his return to WWE in 2018, Lashley has captured almost every major championship except for the undisputed Universal Championship, which is now just known as the WWF Championship. He formed the Hurt Business in 2020 before the group disbanded, after which he aligned with the Street Profits. Now, before, when MVP and Bobby Lashley was in TNA, I forgot the other two people, but they formed a group called the Beatdown Clan, which is, you know, basically kind of like the Hurt Business, but of course the name changed. So definitely, I don't think they can. I mean, unless WWE allows them to use the name Hurt Business, they won't be called the Hurt Business. But maybe they're going to use the Beatdown Clan again. I think there was a tweet where MVP supposedly was teasing maybe in ring return, but last time I seen him, he was managing Omos and walking with the cane. So don't think he's going to be making in ring any kind of in ring return soon. Could be wrong. It could have been just a short term injury or just part of the character walking around cane, but looked like he was kind of limping and needed that cane a lot. But Lashley, of course, kind of getting up there in age. Uh, he's never been the most. He doesn't never. He never really drew the biggest pops. Uh, but he was always been used pretty good. I'm a fan of Bobby Lashley. I kind of hope he stays in WWE. I hope he stays aligned with the Street Profits. I mean, that's a pretty good tandem there. They had a great match. I think it was WrestleMania or something like that against the Final Testament, which uh, well, supposedly, I mean, it looks like Final Testament is trying to get a decent little push on Raw now. But anyway, um, but yeah, I kind of hope they do kind of stick around, or at least Bobby Lashley. At this point, MVP, he's just there. I can nothing against him. I don't not like him, but I don't like him, or not one of my favorites, but not one of my most hated. It's just could care less. You know, he is what he is. I mean, just there. Uh, I mean, he could be used as uh, another monkey, and I could care less. Uh, not a fan, but not a hater either. That makes any any sense. I mean, if he retired tomorrow, I would know the difference. He had a good little run when he first got in WWE. Had some pretty decent matches with Chris Benoit. Of course, I think they kind of erased all those matches, or at least most of them. Well, I think you can watch them, but I think no commentary or something like that. Let's see. All right, let's talk about a little bit about AEW. Have I bashed AEW yet? Yeah, kind of like Kofi. It's like at some point with like Kofi Kingston, I can like Karrion Cross. Karrion Cross, if he was released tomorrow and went somewhere, so uh, I'm not gonna be like, gosh, they just used him wrong and blah blah this. If they just put the belt on him and have him beat everybody, he would be the biggest name in wrestling. They would sell out every arena, and they would be making $20 billion. No, that no. Um, Kofi Kingston absence, a Karrion Cross absence, um, a Cedric Alexander absence. Trying to think of somebody else. Uh, or that what's that guy who cried about being released? That Cameron Cade or whatever his name was. It's like, oh, he's still here. I know he got drafted, but so I mean, oops, hit the microphone. I mean, there's a few of them there. I mean, this reason they do get released, they ain't got nothing for them. Half the crowd don't care, so they either go back to independence or hopefully get signed by uh, Tony Khan to either work AEW or Ring of Honor or TNA. But yeah, they got a few of them. So does AEW's got a buttload. But speaking of AEW, it was reported months ago that they signed Camille. Camille, of course, was the former. Well, I think she was the longest reigning NWA World Women's Champion. Um, of course, Billy Corgan, uh, NWA. Like I said, my opinion, that show NWA Power when that started kicking off, it was great. COVID killed it. Any kind of momentum they had, uh, COVID, the pandemic, wiped it out. A lot of his talent got signed with either AEW or WWE or just still just doing independence, TNA or whatever. But I mean, they got a few talent there. They got signed a talent from. Yeah, uh, I mean, sometimes, I mean, they have nothing. I mean, sometimes they just don't have nothing for them. Um, it does. I don't think it always equals hard to deal with. I mean, if you got talent, you get over. It don't matter how hard you are to deal with. They're gonna pick you up. They're gonna use you. Hence, CM Punk. CM Punk had a reputation being hard to deal with, but when he became available, there was a deal made. Look where he is now. Probably the most interesting storyline in WWE right now is CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. My opinion, of course. I'm totally digging that storyline, digging the whole, uh, looking for their match at SummerSlam, um, and see where it goes. But apparently, I think he's almost funny to say this now. He's I think his contract's going to run out probably within a year or so. Give it a year plus or minus. So I think he's trying to renegotiate a deal or restructure his contract to where apparently he wants to stay there forever or as long as he can. You know, maybe uh, get into a position of being a trainer at NXT. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, uh, Britt Baker had a match with a Miss Hammenegger uh, of the Hammenegger World Order. Of course, you know, or no, excuse me, take that back. Britt Baker won't get uh, Shiva, Sheeta, long reign food. I should remember this because, hey, if you want to, after the show, go back to watch AEW Dynamite recap show. Tells you a little bit more because, damn, I forgot. Anyway, when we get Shiva won, and of course Mercedes comes out, says, "No, I'm not going to wrestle you." Camille comes out, kicks Baker in the face, gives her like a uh, torture rack bomb combination. Not a peep from the crowd. I This is AEW. AEW knows who everybody is, but that nobody seemed to know who Camille was. I knew who Camille was. I knew who she was as soon as she stepped in the ring. Um, but apparently nobody else did. So, but yeah, I guess she's going to be the Diesel to Mercedes Monet's Shawn Michaels. So she's going to be the bodyguard, I guess, muscle for Mercedes, which could work out pretty good. Uh, she's Camille is a powerhouse, not that strong on the mic. Uh, and this is not a knock on her, because my line is, hey, your boy with a cornbread accent. She has a cornbread accent. um, and usually these AEW people, creative people, and WWE that's probably was the uh, what can I say, was a minus for that she has such a southern accent like I do. So, but she wasn't that well on the mic. The little bit she did talk, because even in the NWA, she was uh, basically the bodyguard for Nick Aldis, or the insurance policy for Nick Aldis, ballet, whatever. And she went, she never did talk till I think a year later or something like that. And she is married to Tom Lattimore, which I will be seeing this week at or not NW Anarchy Wrestling in Royston, Georgia. Uh, Man, that's I'll get. Let me finish. Let me finish with this, and I'll get with it. I'll have to pull it up a little bit just in case I did feel like talking about it. But who is flipping the bill for the talent coming in for the Anarchy show? Got Tom Lattimore, uh, Sandow, or who used to be called Sandow. Got what he's called now. Got the name off the top of my head. And Bobby Fish. Oh my God, I say that's a and the regular talent. That's a big bill for just for talent. But anyway, but speaking of AEW, last night was their Blood and Guts match. If anybody did watch it, let me know in the chat or leave me know in the comments what you thought about this one. Uh, Usual stuff. Uh, Pretty much. Darby got his ass kicked. Just many moments in the match. He made a few comebacks, of course. Did something cool where he kind of like climbed the rail like a monkey, like kid on a monkey bar, and then did the coffin drop with I think it was Jungle Boy on the table. But that looked pretty cool. Uh, Anthony Bowen went through two tables from the corner of the cage, top corner of the cage. Not the very top, but he was like, you know, I won't say halfway up, but at least most of the way up. Had your comedy with a staple gun. Okada was going for the Rainmaker on Swerve Strickland, but instead of hitting a clothesline, he decided to flip him the bird, and Swerve had the net or staple gun on, so he stapled his freaking birdie finger. Let's see. I will say, okay, if you didn't watch it, don't want to know the finish, earmuffs. Okay. Um, so the finish was Darby Allin threatening to commit murder. He poured gasoline on Jack Perry, which I will give Jack Perry credit. He took some shots with a chair and the kendo stick, so I give him credit for one day. I've not seen it yet, just read about it. But yeah, so Darby Allin took this gas can, poured supposedly gasoline, even though the commentators, of course, were like, "Oh, I smell it. It's gasoline." So poured it on him and threatened to set him on fire, basically commit murder, to get a TNT title match and for uh, Matt Jackson to surrender the match. So they'll do the surrender part and say, "Yeah, y'all win. Fuck it, let's go." So yeah, that's how you can win a Blood and Guts match now in AEW. Threat to commit first degree murder. So uh, I mean, all those people backstage looking at this, all those creative geniuses back there, and the best thing coming up with is the threat of first degree murder, if or at least some kind of assault charge, because I mean, for burning somebody. Didn't like the finish. The match was okay. It was what it was. Uh, and Blood and Guts match, if you don't know, it's basically the same as uh, War Games, Match Beyond. Two men enter, and at certain times, whoever wins the coin flip or whatever gets to come in. Then another person come in. Basically, keep coming in until all the competitors are in the match, or all the competitors from each team are in the match. Then that's when the match beyond, or in this case, the Blood and Guts match starts, and then it's submit or surrender. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. They I completely forgot about the blowtorch situation. So yeah, Jeff Perry could have took it. I mean, he's been on fire before. Didn't need a So yeah, Matt Jackson says, "Yo, fuck it. Even though I'm handcuffed, he's handcuffed. Who cares? You got Okada. Okada, come on, kick everybody's ass. That's what we're paying you to do." Um, but uh, I mean, I hate to sound like Jim Cornette or anything like that, but that finish kind of, I thought it was kind of stupid. And I watched some stupid shit in my time. Like, come on, gobbledygooker. They put the WWF at one time. Dress probably one of the pound for pound one of the best in ring performers. Not a great talker. When he was heel, he was a great talker, but for WWF, he was not big, muscle bound or anything like that. But they decided to dress Hector Guerrero, Eddie Guerrero's brother, in a turkey suit, and for at least one show, he was a gobbledygooker. Hopefully, got a good payday for it. But that was actually, I believe that's the same Survivor Series in which the Undertaker debuted as well. Good thing they have him coming out in the turkey egg. I think Undertaker actually told a story about that, where I think he was scared that he was going to be the person coming out of the turkey egg, and that wouldn't be a good. I mean, especially a person that you're supposed to fear, called the Undertaker, or at the time Kane, the Undertaker. Uh, to come out in a turkey egg. I don't think that would strike fear in the little kids. And yes, go back and watch when his first year or so as the Undertaker, uh, especially the first couple weeks where he was coming out. Look on those kids' face. I mean, that's real fear at the time. You can't buy that shit now. Uh, yeah, those kids feared being Mark Callis as the Undertaker. But yeah, like I said, speaking of Camille, uh, there's a local show in Royston, Georgia. And like I say, you don't have uh, you have Tom Lattimore, the national heavyweight champion. You going Damian Sandow. I forgot what he's got the name he's using now. And you're gonna have Bobby Fish. Good God. Ain't they each around $25,000 a piece? But I think they're all gonna have like a wrestling seminar for wrestlers in training, or been wrestling for a while. One of those deals where they're charging money. Which, if I was a pro wrestler just starting out, I like to hear what Bobby or Sandow or even Thomas Lattimore has to say. Uh, but yeah, it's if I was if I had a small promotion, local promotion, indie promotion, man, that just sounds like a lot of money for three. Bring three guys, unless you know have that kind of money. But man, so all right, what shall we talk about? Shall we talk about should I swallow my pride, or oh my gosh, there is ice in here. Should I swallow my pride first, or bullshit about something else? Who can we make fun of? Oh, apparently Dolph Ziggler is a new TNA champion. I read about that recently. Well, yes, I know. I keep promising I'll start watching TNA, but I haven't yet. There's other stuff like I did. Man, I'm gonna have busy. I got that show Saturday and Sunday. Sunday. Deadpool and Wolverine. Going to the 11 o'clock show. Tickets already bought. Have the AMC app, in which during the years I collected a lot of what do you call it, reward tokens, whatever. So me and my buddy, 2 3D tickets, uh, 2 drinks, regular size drinks, which are like $9 without tax. His regular size popcorn, my nachos, probably regular 45 50 bucks at movie theater this time of day. Yeah, that's how much it costs. 17 bucks. We texted back and forth today, and he was like, "Well, how much I owe you?" I was like, "Man, it's gonna be like less than 10 bucks. Just buy me a public sub when because he'll probably during an all-in pay-per-view he'll come over, we'll watch it." I was like, "Dude, this it's about a public sub. We'll call it even." But so yeah, two two people going to. Uh, glad I caught that. Glad I caught that. I had some reward points. That's what it was called, reward points. So, uh, and that's about the only way 2 people can, uh, you know, build together. Go to a movie and get the movie, snacks, drinks for less than 20 bucks. Um, and I totally forgot about it. I was like looking at it, I was like, man, that what? Well, when I first was purchasing tickets, I was like, damn, I need to, let me go ahead and purchase tickets now because I think I do got reward points. And I can't find where the reward points were now when I finally found them, and it was like activate. So I was like, there's like a line of like 6 of them, 5 bucks each. Activate reward points. So activate, 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 activate. And like I said, before I knew it, got 30 bucks off of it. So I did good. I did good. Uh, Sometimes you don't need to use those reward points. As soon as you get them, you just wait it out, and they'll come in handy. So yeah, I got the Anarchy show and uh, Deadpool and Wolverine. I want to do. I think I need to look back, and I think I did a SummerSlam classic wrestling reminiscing SummerSlam last year. So I need to do one for this year. So I need to watch SummerSlam. Probably watch it Saturday, unless I don't want to do that this weekend. Because Monday I don't have to get up as early. I don't have to leave. I actually don't have to leave my house at 8 o'clock. I don't need to be in South Georgia till about noon. So I don't have to leave at about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna take full advantage of that because that shit don't happen every day. So I talked. Okay, let me swallow my pride here. So I watched a few YouTube people, especially beginner channels, do this, and I don't feel comfortable about doing this, but let me go ahead and do it. All right. So let's see how can I do this? I mean, they're pretty much saying it's hey, help me reach so many subscribers and stuff, or so many subscribers by this date or whatever. So fuck it, let me do it. All right. So I look back, and I think I'm close to 300 subscribers. So help me out, folks. Let me get the 300 subscribers by Showtime tomorrow night. Yes, Wrestling Gold tomorrow night. Or even before that, I would love to announce that I hit 300 subscribers. Announce that I have 300 subscribers by when I introduce the show tomorrow night, Wrestling Gold Friday night. Check it out, 8 p.m. Eastern, blah, blah, blah. Check it out, live stream. Talk about classic wrestling stuff. Good stuff. Back when wrestling was wrestling. Let's see. Also, so yeah, goals are. See, I got shit written down. Uh, so I was actually kind of was looking back. Uh, didn't look back too far because I had didn't really have time to look back on everything. So basically, my classic wrestling reminiscing of the Tales from the Territories World Class that I did on 10 or that I did on October 13th of last year. I think that's the most views I've had on any video, which was 2,433. So come on, people, let's let's make a let's shoot for an average of 1,000 views on every one of my videos. Let's try that. And I think that had the most likes of any video I did with a whopping 41. So yeah, that's let's get those likes in. Like I said, would be nice to uh get that goal of at least 300 subscribers uh before tomorrow night, before 8 o'clock, so I can look at it and say, hey, appreciate it, folks. Thank you for helping me reach 300 subscribers. Uh, I still feel icky about doing that. But anyway, yeah, so get your moms out of the kitchen, get your daddy out of the field, or get your mama out of the field and your daddy out of the kitchen. Of course, this is 2024, so either get your mom out of the kitchen and your other mom out of the field, or your dad out of the kitchen or your other dad out of the kitchen, get them to the computer or wherever they watch YouTube and watch my shit and subscribe to my channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. So yes, I just swallowed my pride and did that. Hopefully you all enjoy that. So yeah, I felt guilty about shamelessly plugging my show on somebody else's stuff. I mean, I think it's, I don't know if it's on, I should look see if it's on there, but apparently it didn't work. I don't know. We'll find out later if it worked or not. All right, let's see. What else can we talk about? What else can we talk about? I think I hit everything tonight. Didn't ramble on too much about anything. Having positive thoughts. Of course, like I said, I always have positive thoughts when I'm at home and talk about wrestling. Even though, like anything else, we shit on some stuff and we praise other stuff. Uh, so yeah, that was, yeah, I totally forgot about, yeah, why not? Oh, so it was a little frozen. Hey, did y'all know Hacksaw Jim Duggan was in the movie? I just found that out today that Hacksaw Jim Duggan was in the movie. Let's see if I can find it. Well, I think he was in that Zombie versus Wrestlers movie, but he was in another movie called The Axemen of Henderson County. I thought it was on a Saturday. Did they change it? Well, still, it's going to be like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's the reason I was thinking uh, public sub. Ah, wow, Crockett is on a Sunday. Son of a bee thing. I thought they was having it on Saturday. But, I mean, it's still starting at Da, da, da. It's still starting at like 1 p.m. Hopefully they don't drag it out for 12 hours, which they probably will. But yeah, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, he was in a movie called The Axemen of Henderson County, which only way I knew that, the only reason I found out there's another YouTube channel I follow. It's called, they kind of review movies called It's So Bad It's Good. Uh, what's his name? Jason Brandt or something like that. Kind of funny, kind of interesting. Uh, like the straight to DVD movies, or they really love trashing Steve Seagal. So that's can be kind of funny sometimes. Um, but they love Chuck Norris, and there's nothing wrong with loving Chuck Norris. Yeah, still not bad. I mean, it's Sunday. It's gonna be 1 o'clock. Hopefully, hopefully it won't be too much of an all nighter thing. I've got when yeah, trying trying to look up another calendar here because I put that away. And so, yeah. It'd been cooler if it was like August 31st, day before Labor Day. I think that's like I think that Monday would be Labor Day. Yeah, or well, August 31st will be a Saturday. August or September 1st be Sunday. So can't wait till September 1st. Oh well. Gosh, I hate one thing I hate about election time is, I mean, this is a whole one of the whole reasons I did why the YouTube I got now. I do pay for premium because it sucks watching old. I mean, I don't mind watching like an old wrestling show like from Memphis, Continental, or whatever, and they have one of the old commercials from the '80s, but then they come in with these new commercials, and especially election year, it's nothing but political ass, left and right, left and right. I'm like, God dang. I think I figured, I think at least by now, I figured out 90% sure who I'm voting for. So yeah, people get out there and vote. Voting is important. My sixth grade social studies teacher taught me very well. Miss Long. If anybody knows Miss Long, I don't. I forgot her, first name. Uh, cool lady, good teacher. She pretty much told us sixth graders how important voting is. Uh, so if you're a relative of hers and she taught sixth grade and for Russell Middle School social studies, so I said thanks for the teaching because that's one thing that always stuck with me: the importance of voting. And that's about as political as I'm going to get around here. Not going to say who to vote for, just say vote. Because that's not what this is about. If you want to talk about, you know, politics, there's got to be a million channels out there talking about politics. Let's see. But yeah, so yeah, probably after this, I'll probably go watch their um, see what they think about this movie here, how they rank it, how they rate it, their review of the movie. That's what I'm looking for. Their review of the movie. but they do like 80s movies and stuff. They'll review it like those very cheesy action sense. Like I don't want that's a bad one, but like the Barbarian Brothers, crap like that. They'll review that and kind of make fun of it and and determine if it was actually so bad it was good or so bad that it's horrible. No, it's not even so bad it's good. It's just horrible. Uh, but anyway, let's see. And that's about all I got for tonight. Speaking of shameless plugs, yeah. So, goal is hopefully to get 300 subscribers. Uh, let's say by 7 o'clock tomorrow. That way I can say, hey, I got 300 subscribers. I'm gonna announce and thank everybody for helping out. All that good shit. So might as well plug other shit here. Every Tuesday I do a trivia show called Wrestling Trivia Tuesday, where I ask 5 questions all dealing with the sport of professional wrestling. Yes, I usually record those on Monday. Have them. Yeah, some of those movies are gems. I love. I mean, some of the movies they do post up. I remember being a because they kind of crapped on Megaforce, and I remember being a kid loving Megaforce. And I think I rewatched Megaforce a couple years ago. Okay, it's not great, but if you look at it, it's like, oh, if someone would make that now, it'd be pretty cool. And of course, this was like a few years ago, around 2018, 2019. So now if they remade it, it'll be shit. So anyway, back to my flow show. Yes, 5 questions all dealing with sport of professional wrestling. Try to have those out by at least by 10 a.m. on Tuesdays. For now, I just say for now. Let's go with that. Let's see. And of course, I do a Raw recap show. Usually have those out by Tuesday, sometimes Wednesday. Like this week was Wednesday because I got to come home a little early, so I thought, hey, I'm just going to record it in my little studio here. After I got everything fixed to record that night, but yeah. And I do apologize about the Wrestling Trivia Tuesday of this week where I had an AI voice. Hopefully you still enjoyed it though. But anyway, of course this week's Raw will be a go home show for SummerSlam. I also do a AEW Dynamite recap show. You can watch that after this video's up. It is up, so go ahead check that out after this one, of course. And I do a review of Blood and Guts. And I think I pretty much said the same thing here that I did there, but hey, watch it anyway. Let's see. And of course, every Thursday, if you're watching right now, Spot Show live stream. This is the first live stream show I started. And it's every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Friday morning in Japan, and 5 a.m. Friday morning in India. And if you're not down with today's wrestling, I got something for you. Got another live stream called Wrestling Gold Friday Night, where we talk about the good old days of wrestling, back when wrestling was wrestling. And yes, this week, as if you don't know yet, if you can't tell, it will be our usual bell count of 8 p.m. So be here. You don't have to. Not going to be here at 10 o'clock recording or whatever. It is the usual time, 8 p.m. So come on back, check us out. Again, it'll be 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Saturday morning in Japan, 5 a.m. Saturday morning in India. Let's see. And that's fun. And this week, we're going to do the watch along of the infamous Black Friday episode of World Championship Wrestling / Georgia Championship Wrestling. Want to watch that out? Maybe some other time when I really have the time to do one. I think I still somewhere I had the old VHS tapes of like the 4 episodes before Black Saturday, so we could actually watch it together, see what they had going. Then why everybody was kind of curious when this, or besides the obvious, or especially now, uh, where things kind of wind up going, even though Jimmy Carter tried to salvage things. But so yeah, normal time, 8 p.m. Check it, check checks me out. It's greatly appreciated. So yeah, again, thank you everybody for tuning in today. Again, if you're not able to watch me live, I'm about to upload the replay. So check that out. Leave a comment, hit a like, and be a champ and hit that subscribe button. Until then, hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow night. So you folks have a good one and take it easy. Hey there, thank you for checking this out. If you enjoyed it, share with friends, drop a like button, leave a comment. Also, be a champ and hit that subscribe button. You can also check me out on social media, Facebook at Ronald Ray, on X or Twitter is RPATRPTV46. Until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.